making a plugin, and I'm going to be making a double jump plugin. Because I currently need to make one anyways, so using IntelliJ, go to new or file, new project, next, name your project. I'm gonna go Axis the jump because making this for Axis. Let's do it in a new window. There we go. Go to source, new package, whatever your package name is. You need a Gravitinos. And then the plugin name. And then OK. Make a new class. This will be your kind of main class. I'm going to name it that. And now we have our main plugin class. What we're going to want to do is go to project structure in file, and then libraries, and we're going to want to add a library, and then go to your downloads or wherever you have spigot dash whatever version, your spigot jar. Click that. OK, apply, OK. Then you want to make the main class extend Java plugin. And this will have two functions in it. Now, on enable and on disable. So I want to enable everyone to be able to fly when they join the server, or when this is enabled. And then I want every time that they try to fly, I want it to make them not fly and just propel them in whatever direction they're facing. So first of all, I want to loop through all the online players. So for players in all bucket.getOnline players. This will give me all loop through all players that are online. And I want to set allow flight to true. Unless if players.get game mode creative, and I will invert that. So if they're not in creative, then set allow flight to true. Because if they're in creative, then they should be allowed to fly. But if they're not, then there's probably a good reason for that. So I don't want to interfere with any other plugins. So do that. Another thing we're going to need is events, and a couple event handlers. Now, to add event handlers to a class, I'm just going to add it to this main class for simplicity. We're going to want to implement listener, or bucket.event.listener. And now I can go and do spaces. Annotate that at event handler, public void on join. And then in the arguments, I'm going to have player join event. Now there's a bunch of things I can do with this, but what I really want to do is I want to set allow flight to true if this. So actually I'm just going to copy this and paste this here. And change this to like a player. I'm also going to want an event handler for when they try to fly. So on fly, I think it's player toggle flight event, yes, event. Now, if they are in game mode 1, or actually let's do this. Let's get the player equals and declare if player.getGameMode equals game mode dot creative, then I don't want to do anything, so I'll do this return. Because if they're in creative, then I want them to not double jump every time they try to fly. Or if their if their game mode is in creative, or they're trying to stop flying. So if after the event is passed, or whatever they're trying to switch from, if they're trying to not fly, so if event is flying is false, if they're trying to stop flying, then I want to not do anything, because that would be very annoying. So what I want to do here is, first of all, I want to cancel event so that they won't start flying. They'll just kind of not fly. Yeah. So I'll cancel that, and then I want to add to their velocity. So let's actually do this. Vector add vel equals new vector, or actually no, equals player dot get location dot get direction. So this will give me the direction they're facing in a vector, which is just kind of a group of 3 numbers representing some direction in x, y, and z. Or it could also mean a velocity in some x, y, and z direction. So right now, direction will be normalized. Get direction will give me a normalized one, which means that it'll be exactly one unit, in this case blocks, one block in any specific direction. If I add this to someone's velocity, it will start out by giving them a boost of 1 block per tick in some direction, and that'll rapidly go down as the ticks go on, so it won't just kind of make you fly 20 blocks a second in some direction. So what I want to do is launch them a little bit in whatever way they're facing, but I do not want them to go down, because I find that annoying. I don't really like that. So we're going to set the y to whatever it is, but I want to set it to the absolute value of it. So if it's negative, it will become positive, and if it's positive, it will just stay positive. Then, I don't know, I'm going to add a little bit to it. Let's add 0.2 to it. So I'll just give it a little boost upwards. What else? I think that's it for making it feel better. If I want to add something to make it feel better later, I might. We'll see. I also might want to add a sound. So we'll do player.play sound at their location. And we will, let's go with gassed. Death, hurt, scream, shoot one. Ooh. That's cool. Parrots can imitate. Ooh, that is cool. I'm gonna use gassed shoot, I think, because that sounds cool. Kind of sounds like a swoosh. This is, I think, volume. So let's make volume 30. So it'll be max volume from all the way to up to 30 blocks away. Volume will cap out at some max volume that you have set in your client, and it will keep that way for however much this value is above 1 blocks away. So it'll be max volume in a radius of about 30 blocks. And this is pitch. I'm just going to keep that as 1. I could make it high pitched or low pitched or something. Really all that does is kind of slow or speed up the recording for the sound. Now I want to launch them, so let's set the velocity to their current velocity and add what I want to add to it. Now also, one more thing I want to do, because I found, let me check real quick. Yeah, this should allow you to double jump indefinitely, I think. So to prevent that, I am going to do this. Set allow flight to false. So I'm gonna once they jump or they double jump, I'm gonna set allow flight to false so they can't change it anymore, so they won't be able to double jump again. But every time they hit the ground, I want to reset that. So I want to set it to true. So is there? There might be. Is there land or book quit drop item egg throw event fish item consume held level change kick login figure up respawn unleash entity velocity event abilities, and then we're out of events. Locale change. I'm not sure what that does. Locale change. No, I don't think so. Okay. So for now, I'm actually just going to make a new bucket runnable. Bucket runnable is a class that you can make an instance of, and it has a function inside it. One function called run, and it will do this incrementally or something. You can run it on a timer later, so with a delay, asynchronously on a timer or with a delay. I think task timer, yeah, later asynchronously, or just run it on the main thread to prevent concurrency issues. I want to do this on a timer, and the plugin is this. It's the class that extends Java plugin. No delay in ticks, by the way, and I want it to run every tick, so every 1 ticks. Ooh, another thing I forgot to add here. I want to register this class for events. So the way I do that is bucket.getPluginManager.register events. So it gets the plugin manager and uses that to register all events, or all event handlers, event listeners, in some class. And the class is this class, and then the plugin. We have to specify the plugin, which is also this class. And what I want to do in here is for all players, online players. For all online players, I want to, if players that is on ground, and they are not allowed to flight, so invert get allow flight. So if they're not allowed to fly, then set them to allow flight. This will, once they hit the ground, allow them to start flying, be able to fly again, and next time they double jump, they will be able to, next time they double tap their space ball, they'll be able to double jump. I think this should work. Yeah, let's try it. I do need to make an artifact. jar, if it matches dependencies, okay. And make this my output directory. Don't need that. I do need something else. A new file, plugin.yml. So what I'm gonna have in here is main, and it will be the path to the main class, which in this case is me.gravitinos.siraxisdjump.djump. It's the main class. Name Siraxis double jump. Spell that out. Author. Me, so Gravitinos. Commands, or actually hold up, version 1. API version, this is the version of Spigot that is needed. So 1.12 in this case, or actually 1.12.1. Commands, because that's the jar I used. No commands, so I'll just leave that blank. 1.0. That'll turn into a string, don't worry about it. Okay, that should, oh wait. Gotta add that to the artifact. Add plugin.yml, apply, okay. Do this. And now I think there should be here, yes. 2, okay. This one. Good. Anyways, that's how you make a basic Minecraft plugin.